Have you ever wondered how close you came to not waking up this morning? Do you know that every heartbeat, every breath, and every signal firing in your brain is a silent victory you will never notice? What if I told you the earth beneath your feet, the air above, and the vast universe beyond are filled with invisible forces that could erase life without warning? And yet here you are. How many dangers passed just inches, seconds, or milliseconds away, leaving no trace, yet you survived. By the time this book ends, you'll see every ordinary day as a miracle, every quiet moment as a gift, and every sunrise as proof that luck, chance, and unseen forces are on your side right now. Are you ready to discover just how lucky you really are? Chapter 1. The Day That Didn't End. You woke up today. It feels ordinary, almost automatic. But biologically, statistically, it is anything but ordinary. Human survival is not permanent. It is renewed every day, dependent on countless systems functioning correctly at the same time. Your existence this morning is not guaranteed. It is a fragile alignment of factors, a quiet miracle. This chapter is about understanding that reality, not emotionally but factually. Because when you grasp how much had to go right for today to exist, the idea of a normal day quietly disappears. Survival is an ongoing process. During sleep, your body does not shut down. It performs maintenance with astonishing precision. Your heart continues beating, roughly 60 to 100 times per minute. Your lungs regulate oxygen and carbon dioxide automatically. Your brain cycles through stages that maintain memory, emotion, and motor control. Your immune system identifies and neutralizes threats. Your cells repair DNA damage that occurs naturally every day. Any significant failure in these systems, cardiac rhythm, respiration, brain signaling, can be fatal without warning. The reason most people wake up is not because failure is impossible, but because failure did not occur. That distinction matters. How many things must go right? To wake up alive, multiple conditions must align simultaneously. The heart must maintain electrical stability. Blood must clot when needed, but not when it shouldn't. The brain must regulate neurotransmitters within tight limits. Oxygen levels must remain sufficient throughout the night, and critical blood vessel may rupture. Infection may escalate uncontrollably, and sudden neurological event may occur. Medical science shows that many fatal events, heart attacks, strokes, aneurysms, respiratory failures, can occur with zero prior symptoms. The absence of symptoms does not mean the absence of risk. It means the system held. Reflection question: how many invisible safeguards activated correctly while you slept? The illusion of normal days. Humans call days normal because repetition creates familiarity, but familiarity is not safety. From a statistical perspective, life expectancy is an average, not a guarantee. Risk accumulates continuously, not annually. Survival is probabilistic, not promised. Every day that begins is the result of multiple risk pathways not being activated. Calling it normal is a psychological convenience, not a scientific description. Near misses are common and invisible. Most dangers do not announce themselves. Research in public health, transportation safety, and medicine shows that near misses occur far more frequently than disasters. Examples: micro-errors in heart rhythm that self-correct minor blood clots that dissolve naturally, infections suppressed before symptoms appear, environmental risks avoided by timing alone, accidents prevented by inches or seconds. These events leave no memory, no record, but they matter. Survival often looks like nothing happening. Reflection question: How many disasters almost touched your life yesterday without leaving a trace? Probability and presence. At a planetary scale, Earth moves through space at approximately 30 kilometers per second. At a biological scale, your body replaces billions of cells daily. At a personal scale, your decisions, your environment, and sheer chance intersect constantly. The fact that these systems aligned long enough for you to experience this moment is not dramatic. It is factual. Statistically, every day lived is a successful outcome among countless possible failures. Why this awareness matters. This is not about fear. Fear reduces clarity. Awareness increases precision. Understanding that survival is renewed daily can change behavior in subtle but measurable ways. Pay closer attention to time reduce, unconscious postponement assign greater value to ordinary moments, make more intentional decisions. Reflection question. If today required so many systems to function correctly, what makes it reasonable to treat it casually? You don't need an emotional answer. Just notice whether it changes how you perceive the next hour. For now, remember this. You are not alive because nothing could go wrong. You are alive because nothing went wrong today. Chapter 2. The Silent Giants Beneath Us. Do you realize that the ground beneath your feet is both your home and a sleeping giant? Right now, the earth is alive. Beneath every city, every forest, every ocean, immense forces are shifting, heating, and moving. Forces capable of destroying life or civilization in an instant. And yet, today, none of them claimed a victim. That is not chance alone. It is ongoing fortune, a quiet miracle you are experiencing right now. Let's explore the silent giants beneath us and the remarkable luck that allows this moment to exist. Section 1. Fire from below. Supervolcanoes. Imagine a magma chamber thousands of times larger than an ordinary volcano, sitting deep underground, restless and powerful. If one of these erupted, a Yellowstone or a Toba, it could blanket continents in ash, block sunlight for years, devastate crops, and threaten life on a global scale. And yet, today the sky remains blue. The giant slumbers. Mantle plumes are another hidden force. Columns of superheated rock rise slowly from deep inside the earth. If one surged rapidly, it could release flood basalt, massive gases, and trigger climate disruption. Events linked to mass extinctions in the past. And yet, today they remain dormant. Pause for a moment and consider, how often do we walk across ground that could, in theory, darken the sky for years, but doesn't? Section 2. Shifting giants. The continents themselves are moving. Tectonic plates drift a few centimeters each year, accumulating immense stress over centuries. A sudden release could produce mega earthquakes, tsunamis, and urban collapse. Yet today, the stress is released gradually. Ask yourself, how many invisible cracks are quietly holding the continents together right now? Even deeper, consider crustal fracture cascades, a chain reaction where one fault rupture triggers another. In theory, millions of people could be affected in a single moment. In reality, faults usually fail independently. A catastrophic domino effect didn't happen today. A chain reaction could have wiped out millions, but it didn't. Section 3. Invisible shields. Beneath the planet's surface, the molten core spins, generating the magnetic field that shields life from deadly solar and cosmic radiation. If the core faltered, radiation levels would rise, the atmosphere could erode, and our technology-dependent civilization would be at risk. And yet today, the geodynamo remains stable, a quiet miracle happening every second. Even the Earth's magnetic poles are slowly shifting. A sudden shift could weaken the field, disrupt satellites, damage power grids, and increase radiation exposure. But pole shifts take thousands of years, not hours. Reflection question: how many invisible shields are keeping this planet habitable as you listen? Section 4. Gases from the deep. Earth stores massive amounts of methane in permafrost, ocean floors, and deep sediments. A rapid release could trigger explosive warming, oxygen depletion, and collapse marine ecosystems. But today, those reservoirs remain mostly locked. Volcanic lakes, CO2-rich and silent, could erupt without warning, suffocating life nearby. Such events are extremely rare. And yet, today, nothing went wrong. Pause and notice. How often does survival feel like invisibility itself? Section 5. Planetary balance. Multiple volcanic eruptions could produce sulfur aerosols, blocking sunlight, cooling the planet, collapsing food systems. A volcanic winter. But today, the systems are aligned for life. The Earth constantly releases internal heat. Too fast, and instability threatens the crust. Too slow, and the planet would freeze lifeless. Right now, heat loss is perfectly paced for life. The planet's heartbeat beneath your feet is steady. You feel none of it, yet it sustains you. Ask yourself, if the Earth's forces are so immense and so close to chaos, how extraordinary is it that today continues without catastrophe? Conclusion: luck and silence. Luck is not always visible. Sometimes it is silence, the silent restraint of forces we cannot see. The slumbering giants beneath us, the drifting continents, the molten core, the stored gases, all of it holding steady, all of it cooperating in perfect timing for your survival. Today, the Earth did not erupt. Plates did not rupture catastrophically. The core did not fail. Methane did not explode. And you are here. Take a deep breath and appreciate it, because survival is not passive. It is ongoing, precise, and incredibly rare. And the next time you walk across the ground, sit under a tree, or watch the sky, remember this: the Earth is alive with hidden forces, and you are lucky enough to experience its calm today. Chapter 3. Cosmic Near Misses. Why every sunrise is a miracle. Do you know that right now, millions of objects are speeding through space, any one of which could end life as we know it? Think about that for a moment. Not tomorrow, not in some abstract, distant future, but right now. The Earth is moving at 30 kilometers per second through a galaxy filled with debris. Asteroids, meteoroids, comets, countless cosmic bullets are passing by constantly. And yet, here you are, alive, breathing, reading, or listening to this. Every sunrise you see is not guaranteed. It is a near miss. Survival on Earth is not just biology or civilization. It is cosmic fortune. And today, fortune has smiled. Section 1. Small but deadly. Let's start small, but don't be fooled. Small meteoroids, roughly the size of a car or a house, enter Earth's atmosphere every day. Most burn up completely. Some explode in midair in what scientists call airbursts. The consequences? Windows can shatter, injuries can occur, localized damage can happen. Yet, this happens daily all over the world, and the atmosphere protects us constantly. Imagine millions of tiny fires streaking across the sky, and you never see them. Mystery hook. Every day, Earth takes hits that you never notice, and you survive. Reflection question. How many objects burned up above you today without leaving a trace? The answer is more than you can imagine, and you didn't feel a thing. That is luck in action. Section 2. Regional threats. Now let's scale up. Medium asteroids, 50 to 150 meters in size, are capable of destroying entire cities. They could trigger massive explosions, fires, shockwaves, and short-term local climate effects. Many of these approach from the direction of the sun, making them nearly impossible to detect until it is too late. Luck fact: none have hit a populated area in modern history. Listener curiosity: what if one of these had been headed your way last night? Even larger, massive asteroids, the kind that could devastate a country or a continent, have global consequences. Earthquakes, tsunamis, planet-wide fires, dust that block sunlight, and years of cooling and impact winter. Historical example: the Chicxulub impact 66 million years ago wiped out the dinosaurs. A single rock from space once ended 3/4 of life on Earth. Surprise! Today it didn't. Section 3. Fast and invisible. Then there are comets. Fast, cold, hard to track, often discovered late, sometimes larger than asteroids. Impact effects could be planet-wide, massive devastation, and long-term climate disruption. Currently, no known earthbound comet is on a collision course. Reflection question: how many cosmic bullets are passing us right now that we won't see? Even beyond that, asteroids regularly pass closer than the moon. Many are discovered only after they have passed. Luck factor: space is full of bullets, and we keep missing them. Mystery hook: millions of objects zoom past us unseen, and today none hit. Section 4. Invisible energy. Not all cosmic threats need to hit the ground. Solar superstorms, massive solar flares, can knock out satellites, GPS, the internet, and power grids. Historical example: the Carrington event of 1859 disrupted telegraphs worldwide. Reflection question: what if the sun had sent a flare yesterday strong enough to erase the grid? Even more extreme: gamma ray bursts, rare but potentially catastrophic, occur when a distant star explodes and aims radiation at Earth. They can damage the ozone layer and severely stress life. Luck factor: extremely unlikely, but survivable only because of distance and chance. Mystery: a star millions of light years away could end life here, and we wouldn't even know it. Section 5. Perspective, cosmic luck. Step back and take perspective. Earth moves at 30 kilometers per second through space. The solar system itself navigates a debris-filled galaxy. Yet, our atmosphere shields us. Our orbit remains stable. Our sky stays quiet. Reflection: every sunrise you see is a cosmic near-miss. How often do we pause to notice? The silence of space is not empty. It is the result of precise alignments, constant motion, and chance. Luck is invisible, silent, and constant. You are alive today, not because space is safe, but because fortune aligned. Every meteoroid that burned up, every asteroid that missed, every gamma ray burst aimed elsewhere, every solar flare that didn't strike. All of these are reminders of how fragile life is. Every moment you breathe is proof that you have survived the invisible dangers of the cosmos. Reflection: if you understood how many near misses occurred just yesterday, how would that change how you live today? Take a breath, look up at the sky, and remember, today, the universe allowed you to exist, and that is nothing short of a miracle. Chapter 4. The Invisible Battles Within. Why your body lets you wake up again. Close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath. Feel your chest rise. Your heart is beating. Your lungs are cycling oxygen. Your brain is firing millions of signals every second. Now, consider this. Any one of the internal systems in your body could fail without warning. And yet, here you are. Every day, your survival is a quiet miracle. This chapter is about the invisible battles happening inside your body and mind, the threats you never see, and the extraordinary luck it takes just to wake up this morning. Section 1. The Heart's Quiet Lottery. Your heart beats roughly 100,000 times a day. Each beat is a tiny miracle of electrical signaling, muscle contraction, and blood flow. Yet, hidden dangers exist. Heart rhythm disorders can appear without symptoms. Cardiac arrest can strike suddenly. Even a seemingly healthy heart can falter under rare conditions. Reflection question. How many electrical impulses synchronized perfectly in your chest today without fail? Every heartbeat that holds steady is a near miss you will never notice. But it counts. Survival, in this case, is measured in beats, not minutes. Section 2. The Brain's Silent Threats. Your brain is more than neurons. It's a battlefield. Strokes can occur silently. Aneurysms may form and rupture suddenly. Seizures can appear without prior warning. The brain often whispers danger rather than shouting it. Most of us never know how close a catastrophic event passed by today. Mystery hook. Some of the most life-altering events happen entirely unnoticed, yet your neurons kept firing in perfect sequence. Reflection question. How many signals passed flawlessly in your brain this morning while you felt nothing? Every uninterrupted thought, every coordinated movement, every memory processed is proof of survival in real time. Section 3. The Immune System and Hidden Malfunctions. Your immune system is a vigilant army inside you. It identifies invaders, neutralizes threats, and repairs tissue with incredible precision. Yet, dangers lurk. Autoimmune reactions can attack silently. Sepsis or extreme immune responses can appear suddenly. Every cell that responded correctly today is a near miss you never knew existed. Consider this. Your body faced thousands of microscopic dangers, and none succeeded in causing you harm today. Every functioning white blood cell, every antibody released at the right time, every tissue repaired without incident is luck you can't see. Section 4. Hidden Vulnerabilities. Some threats are coded deep in your DNA. Genetic conditions can lie dormant for decades. Blood clots can form and travel silently, causing sudden crises. Organ failures, liver, kidneys, lungs, often remain unnoticed until they become critical. Even aging itself is a slow march toward entropy, a continuous push against disorder. Each cell divides, repairs, and sometimes fails. And yet you are alive. Reflection question. How many hidden weaknesses in your body silently did their job today without causing harm? Mental health, too, is part of this invisible battleground. Internal suffering, unnoticed stress, and undetected crises can be as lethal as physical threats. Yet here you are, balanced enough to continue. Section 5. Sleep and the Unseen Risks. Even while sleeping, your body is at risk. Heart rhythm changes can be fatal. Breathing disruptions, apnea, or sudden drops in oxygen levels can occur. Undetected illnesses may progress silently. Sleep is not merely rest. It is a controlled gamble with billions of microscopic processes coordinating perfectly. And when you wake up, congratulations. You won again. Mystery hook. Every morning you open your eyes, your body has quietly survived hundreds of invisible disasters. Did you ever notice? Section 6. Perspective. Life as constant defiance. Step back and see the bigger picture. Every cell in your body is constantly repairing, replacing, or defending itself. Every organ, every neuron, every heartbeat is a statistical victory. Every breath is a negotiation between potential failure and successful survival. Reflection. How often do we take for granted the countless near misses inside us that allow us to experience this very moment? Luck, in this sense, is invisible. It does not announce itself. It does not demand attention. It quietly lets you survive again and again. You are alive today not because your body is invincible, but because it did not fail. Your heart, brain, immune system, organs, cells, and mind all work together flawlessly, or at least they didn't fail catastrophically. Take a deep breath. Feel it fill your lungs. Every inhalation is proof. Every exhalation is proof. Every moment you exist is a miracle of invisible battles won. Take a deep breath. Feel your chest rise. Look around. Feel the chair beneath you, the air on your skin. Now remember, everything we've explored, the invisible battles inside your body, the hidden giants within the earth, the near misses from the cosmos, all of it could have ended differently today. And yet it didn't. You are alive not because the world is safe, not because you are invincible, not because fate always favors you, but because today fortune aligned in your favor. Every heartbeat, every breath, every quiet sunrise is proof that survival is rare, fragile, and extraordinary. Every ordinary moment is, in fact, permitted. The next time you feel overwhelmed, frustrated, or rushed, pause. Look around. Remember how many things had to go right for you to experience this very moment. Luck is often invisible. It whispers in silence. It acts without recognition, and it grants life again and again. So go forward, aware, grateful, and alive. Because surviving today is nothing short of a miracle, and tomorrow it will be too.